Hey there, everybody. This is just a Base Hunter service report. So thanks to the customer for hiring me on my Base Hunter service, which is linked below, by the way, in case you're interested in using it, to get in this Charvel Jackson, which I think this one is from the mid to late 80s, and it's a B3 model. So this is a neck through. It's actually a high-end Charvel, made in Japan. It's got high-grade tuners from, I think these are from Schaller. The bridge is OEM made for Jackson, and it's a very nice bridge actually. The action you can get on this thing is ridiculous. So it's a rosewood fretboard, 20. What we got here? 21 frets, and great playability. It's just beautiful. Beautiful playability on it. It's really responsive. It's got a 2-band EQ, so you got volume, treble, which I had to repair, by the way. This came to me. It was quite messy. It was covered in dust, and the strings were really old, and the fretboard had all these, sweaty marks and stuff on it, so it needed a lot of cleaning. That's why, by the way, I didn't want to send photos in advance, because you'd probably say no, but I knew it would probably clean up just fine, and it was bloody expensive considering how messy it was. But it wasn't as expensive as the other one that I saw in Candy Apple Red, which was like 100,000 yen to my door. And this one was like 88,000 yen to my door. So, okay, you don't save much, but still. Nicer color, I think. This one's a kind of deep Lake Placid, bluish. It's like a greenish blue, or you could call it dark turquoise or something, metallic or pearl finish. It's really quite gorgeous. Haven't seen this color before. You could call it deep ocean turquoise marine or something like that, Beautiful. And that's with the treble just halfway. If you put the treble full up, it's really caustic. So you got a lot of headroom on there. The rear pickup, really really nice when you got the treble at notch there, and then if you take the treble down, I like that personally. It's a creamier sound. Front pickup with the treble all the way down. So you get really aggressive sounding on it. Very nice actually. Although maybe a little bit too caustic for my personal taste. Um, but truss rod, excellent shape, frets, brilliant, in beautiful condition. They're medium jumbo. There's barely any wear on the frets really. I would put them at 85–90% fret life left. Truss rod is absolutely fine. If you tighten the truss rod any further, it chokes out down here, which means it's got lots and lots of life left in it yet. So extremely well made, resilient, reliable instrument. I can see why they go for that kind of money. It did surprise me though. It did surprise me because I don't know much about the brand Charvel Jackson. Because I just haven't. They're not to my taste, basically, in terms of design. Um, so I never ever really got into them or tried them out. I have seen some pretty cute looking little Charvel jazz basses around that I was kind of tempted to get, but I just didn't know. No, I don't know enough about the brand. But as far as I understand, these are made. These are were distributed by um, Kanda Shokai, which is the distribution company. They're still going to this day. They're one of the biggest musical instrument distribution companies in Japan, um, and I believe they own or partially own or own a huge stake in big shops like Ikebe. Or Kurosawa and all of those big players, Ishibashi. Um, and I know that they use the Chushin Gaki factory. There's a factory in Osaka or in the Osaka or Kobe region where they also manufacture Gretsch drums and the Japanese drum brand as well. They also make a lot of the guitars there. So I think this comes from Chushin Gaki probably because of its age, or it comes from that Osaka factory, which I'm not sure what the name of the factory is. But made in Japan, very good quality. Just playing experience on this is beautiful. It's as good as any other high end bass that I've played in terms of playability. Um, um, Sound wise, yeah, I mean it's got everything you need. Controls are easy to use. Volume, pickup selector, treble, and bass. Trebles is preamps tuned a little bit. Not It's not my taste in preamp tuning, but it's got everything you need. Got plenty of headroom on there. The bridge is excellent. Really nicely designed saddles, so you get a good trajectory. Um, and it's got like some kind of graphite nut or something. That's what it looks like anyway. And it's got like one of those. You need a truss. Your truss wrenches. You have to use a cup wrench. I think they call it a cup wrench. That cups the nut. It cups the nut before you twist it, which is rather. Yeah, it's the same. That's what you get on what's it? Ibanez. The Ibanez MC series. Yeah, and a lot of the higher end instruments of that era, late 70s, 80s instruments use that type of truss nut. It's actually very effective. It works very well. So that's where you adjust the truss. Yeah, so brilliant. it's an absolutely brilliant instrument. I don't like the looks of it. I love the color, but I just don't like I don't like the headstock shape personally. It's just not to my taste. I like the body though. That's nice. A sort of downsized modern jazz shape, and the contouring at the heel is very nice. Comfortable. Very easy to access the top frets. It's a great instrument. So there you go, guys. That's it. It's the Charvel Jackson B3. If you're interested, this one may be spoken for. It's pending. Otherwise, it'll be listing if it's not taken. But if you're interested in finding something similar, I do know that there's another one of these available. It's a little bit more expensive than this one, and it's in like a candy apple, old candy apple red or something, and is in maybe a little slightly better condition than this one. Although, like I said, this one doesn't have any dings on the headstock. That one did have a ding on the headstock. This has got a few blemishes on the body, but it's nothing major. It's generally very clean. There's a little bit of buckle rash, as I said. I would give it B at least. Sorry, B at least. Yeah, maybe borderline B plus on this one, considering its age. So that's it. Cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you again.